We are going to move on now to our second treat. And part of the pain as well as the pleasure of this gathering is that there are people who are not here, who were key to the entire beginning of this production. And so right now we have words from someone, not words from someone, those images, those of us who are artists. Words don't always tell the story. But we have a very special slideshow with photographs by Martha Swope, who is one of the key photographers at the early part of this. And we have two actors who are assistant directors to Dean Gerald Friedman who are going to help us with this presentation. And I forgot to ask their names before I started to speak, so they're going to introduce themselves.
Hello, I'm Mark Carafin.
I'm Aaron Gonzalez. Thanks, guys.
Hey. Aspirations and achievements.
West Side Story, then and now. Something's coming, something good. At an afternoon rehearsal for West Side Story, everyone was poised. Something great is coming. Will it be, the song asked? Who knows? It's only just out of reach. Down the block, on a beach, maybe tonight. A young dance student named Martha Swope is present, camera in hand. She captures the powerhouse team at the helm of the original production of West Side Story. Watching that day, leaning against the wall, perching on a windowsill, were
Jerome Robbins, director and choreographer. I wanted to find out at that time how far we, as long-haired artists, could go on bringing our crafts and talents to a musical. Why did Lenny have to write an opera, Arthur a play, me a ballet? Why couldn't we, in Aspiration, try to bring our deepest talents together to the commercial theater in this work? That was the true gesture of the show.
Arthur Lawrence, book writer. What we did was to aim at a lyrically and thematically sharpened illusion of reality. I think the merit of the show was the total integration of everybody's talents, and it consequently had more fluidity than any show ever.
Leonard Bernstein, composer. We tried to tread the fine line between opera and Broadway, between realism and poetry, ballet and just dancing, abstract and representational. What we did want was impossible to categorize because we couldn't define it.
Stephen Sondheim, lyricist. What was best was its theatricality and its approach to telling a story in musical terms. We were influenced by the movies. There was a fluidity to the staging which had a cinematic quality.
Producers Robert Griffith and Hal Prince, with production stage manager Ruth Mitchell. Robbins hates to go into rehearsal. He's the fellow standing on the edge of the precipice. You, the producer, have to push him over. But when he finally goes over, of course, it's galvanic.
Larry Kurt, actor in the role of Tony. For the final audition of Carol Lawrence and Larry Kurt, Jerome Robbins told Lawrence, "I want you to get lost on the stage somewhere so he can't see you. I'm going to bring him in and let him do Maria. After that, if he can find you, do the balcony scene. If he can't find you, you don't have an audition." Under extreme pressure, Lawrence and Kurt came through. Bernstein would later say, "That was the most mesmerizing audition I've ever seen in my life."
Gerald Friedman, assistant director and acting coach. Jerry Robbins had a great sense of truth, and he was obsessed with pursuing that. West Side Story set a new standard for musicals, requiring the performers to be incredibly versatile. They had to act and sing and dance and do it all well.